Shalom, let's give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His word. Uh, as you know, right now we're in the midst of this holiday season. We just went through Christmas, Thanksgiving just passed, Halloween, and we're not supposed to take part in these Babylonian customs, these holidays here in America. Because when you do the research on them, they all go back to some sort of paganism, some sort of witchcraft, idolatry, or even the destruction of our people. Hence Thanksgiving, and you're not supposed to take part in those things. First scripture is Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Yeah, the Most High hates these days, these holidays, man, because, like I said, they go back to some sort of idolatry, and we're supposed to take part in our traditions, our customs, to the best of our ability. Right now we're just rehearsing the righteous acts, but there's gonna come a time when everyone's gonna follow our laws, and we need to be into our holidays, our high holy days, like Hanukkah and Passover, and all that. It says I despise your feast days. So you're not supposed to follow a multitude to do evil. Like if your family's engaged in it, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to mentally cut that off. If you're not around them, or if you're around them, you're supposed to know in the back of your mind that this is wrong. You're not supposed to really engage in that. This is Exodus 23:2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Yeah, so if your family's doing it, all your friends are doing it, you're not supposed to be doing it. Like Christmas, it's all for the kids. Halloween, it's all for the kids and all that. It's like, nah, man. Next scripture is Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life. Yeah, I mean, these idols, like the Christmas tree, it goes back to the phallic symbol, an idol. You're not supposed to engage in any of that. When you really do the research on it, Centinalia and all that, Thanksgiving, that goes back to the destruction of Gad and Reuben. That commemorates their genocide, their destruction with that dinner. Halloween, that's all about witchcraft. But we're supposed to stay away from that because that's from the ways of the heathen. Next scripture is Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. One cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. So yeah, what's that right there? They deck it with silver and gold. That's that Christmas tree. It says that's vain. The customs of the people. It says, learn not the way of the heathen. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Yeah, it's supposed to be all dismayed at the signs of heaven. The chariots and all that. That's the deliverance for the elect. The heathen, they're dismayed at that. They act crazy over the chariots. Even though we tell them what those chariots are, they don't listen. They want to put out lies about how they're little green men or whatever. Those are the angels of the Lord, man. That's the salvation for the elect. You're not supposed to be dismayed at that. But it says, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. So that's plain right there, man. Everything's in the scriptures, man, about these holidays. So you're not supposed to take part in that. yeah, there's going to come a day, the destruction of Babylon, great Babylon the Great. That's going to be the new high holy day. That's when we're going to take part. Those are the holidays, or the high holy days that we're supposed to take part in, man. There's going to be a new one. Um, so Jeremiah 23:7. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries where I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Yeah, so it's going to be a day when, that north country represents, Babylon the Great, America, and all the other countries where the elect is scattered. And that deliverance is going to be so great. There's going to be a day of celebration for that, a new one. So yeah, that's what we look forward to with these prophecies. The signs of heaven. The elect. Getting beamed up, so that we can, start our kingdom. But as of now, you're not supposed to take part in these vain customs. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that. You know, or if you have to be around it, just put it in the back of your mind. That this is wrong, man. You have to know within the inside that you're not supposed to really be doing this. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out these few little scriptures on these holidays. Since we're in the midst of this season right now, we're coming up on the New Year's, which the real New Year's is in the springtime. When everything springs back to life. Not in the dead of the winter, which is another lie. But yeah, the Lord hates these days, man. It says right here, Amos, I despise your feast days. We're not smelling your solemn assemblies. So yeah, with that, shalom.